Yeah, I hooked up with her, but she lives too far away. Yeah, he said he was gonna call, but I'm still waiting. All he did was talk about his ailments. I don't know if he's looking for a date or a nurse. Thing is, I know I look younger for my age, so I go for younger women. Sue me. Problem is, they're all a bunch of gold diggers. One minute, he's a good Christian man, and the next minute, he's making sexual innuendos. I hadn't even met him yet. She was conducting an interview, and frankly, I wasn't applying. He called me for a month, then we finally go on a date. Halfway through the date, he tells me, oh, surprise, he's still living with his wife. They're not divorced yet. He always texts me and asks me what I'm doing for the weekend, but then there's no follow-up. I listened to him talk about himself for 2 hours, not one question about me. I don't believe in sex before marriage. I don't buy anything before I give it a test drive, if you know what I mean. It's 5 minutes into our date, and he had more arms than an octopus. I'm a dog person. I don't do women with cats.
Do these complaints sound familiar? More importantly, do these things sound like they are new to this decade? If you're younger, let me assure you, these things are not new. If you're older, you know they're not. To move ahead more successfully in the dating world, we have to recognize that while modern dating culture has its modern flaws, and we can talk about those another time for sure, the story we tell ourselves about that is just taking the wind out of our sails. Shifting the mindset isn't about ignoring reality, it's about shaping our circumstances. Shifting from reactive to proactive. So you aren't just a victim of, this is the way things are nowadays, right? What do we do? I'm glad you asked, because
I got you, babe. I got you, babe.
by consciously removing the "it's too hard these days" lens, you could experience pertinent improvements. For instance, emotional lightness. Dropping the resentment frees up the mental space you've been using on something that doesn't help you. You're not empowering yourself. It's really more like making yourself a victim of something that's not true. Stop walking into dates expecting a chore and start viewing them as simple human interactions or a social adventure. Remember that negativity, even masked with a smile, can practically arrive before you do. And even when your prospect can't put their finger on it, they know they don't like it. When you clear that away, you become more magnetic. As water seeks its own level, you will attract more positive people. You could even become contagious. I'd love to see a lot of people catch that. Stop chasing perfection and start looking for some things in common. Accept that you aren't promised to meet anyone in any certain amount of time. Accept that you aren't promised that you'll find every date attractive or promised that they'll find you attractive. Instead of blaming a bad date as a sign of the times, let it be reason for a teaching moment or a funny story. Lastly, this is more of a general tip, but it helps keep your positive outlook. Make your initial meeting either an hour window and low maintenance and or something you've been wanting to do. That way, if there's no connection, you won't feel like you wasted your time. For more awesome ideas, simply like, subscribe, and get notified.